Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to say a few short customs and laws of the holy holiday of Shavuot. We know that the 6th of the month of the Hebrew month of Sivan, the 6th day of it, is the festival of Shavuot. It's equally as important, if not more important, as Passover, Pesach, and Sukkot. And it's the culmination of many, many holy days of the Omer, auspicious, special days that for 7 weeks, 49 days, we're counting towards this awesome, awesome day. It's the day that we accepted the Torah, the most glorious and desirable and essential and vital day of history. It's the day that we accepted the Holy Torah. And in the Torah, it calls Shavuot Chag HaBikurim or other names. It doesn't mention. It's actually very mystifying that the Torah itself, in the written Torah, doesn't say that we're necessarily celebrating the giving of the Torah on this holiday. We know that the Zohar and the oral tradition, the Talmud says that it's such a... And why is that? Because God didn't want to say, the Maharal explains that the revelation of Sinai, of God speaking to us and enlightening us, is every day of our life, you know? There's not only one specific day that we have to be ready to accept the knowledge, the divine knowledge of the Torah. Now, we know that just like Shabbat and all the other holidays, we have to do Kiddush. And some say that since in the Torah it says count 7 complete weeks, Arvit and the Kiddush, they wait, at least it should be 30 minutes after sunset. So Rav Avadia brings that down, that Gama Machmirin Shalom Mekadshim ala Kos ala La'achar Set HaKochavim Enon Srichim Lezaher ala B'Kiddush Avat Arvit Yeshuseh. So those people, it's a nice thing to wait when you do Kiddush on... It's this Saturday night and Sunday night Shavuot. You don't have to pray Arvit half an hour after, or 20 minutes, whatever, at Set HaKochavim after the sunset. But that law only applies for Kiddush. Women also have to light the candles, and this year they have to be lighted like at least 45 minutes after sunset. And what's the bracha they make? Asher kidishanu v'mitzotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel yom tov. Now we know that it's a very, very nice custom to what? Stay up the entire night. And Baruch Hashem, it's heartwarming to see that so many people have done that. And the reason is very simple. We were lazy. We didn't come to the mountain of Sinai on time. God had to wake us up with the alarm of the shofar. So in order to rectify that mistake, what do? We stay up the whole night to say that we're so eager and love the Torah so much. And just to let you know, whoever stays up and doesn't sleep at all, the Zohar says, Kol elu shemetaknina tikun belayla. We know we have to read a specific tikkun. And they read it with happiness and they're overjoyed to study Torah through that special book that we read. They're all going to be inscribed in a special holy book of God. And God is going to bless them with 70 different variety of blessings and 70 different type of crowns, spiritual crowns. So tefillin is one crown. If you stay up and learn Torah the entire night of Shavuot, you get 70 spiritual crowns. And also they bring down from the Arizal that somebody that doesn't sleep even a second the night of Shavuot, muftach lo sheyeshlem shanato v'yeh lo shum nezek. It's going to be like a guarantee that he's going to live a very healthy and good life that year, and he's not going to have any financial or danger come to him. Now, Kabbalistically, they bring down from the Ben Ish Chai that it's more of a men. Men are, it's this custom to stay up the entire night of Shavuot is more recommended for men. Women not necessarily have to engage in the study of Torah the whole night. And the most important thing, because I experienced this once in a shul around 20 years ago, the mitzvah is to stay up and learn Torah. If you're going to stay up, play poker or schmooze and say jokes to your friends, it's much better. You'd be much, much better off sleeping. Because some people, they're not so excited about this, because sometimes, it has an undesired consequence. When you don't sleep at night, shachrit, you're half asleep. You can't daven musaf good. So it's only for people that are really committed to solid study of Torah. It's a big mitzvah to review all the 613 mitzvot of the Torah. And another very important halacha is, En levarech birkat Torah ela ad acharei alot hashachar shiushum. So if you didn't sleep at night, then you say Berachat Torah when? At dawn, right when it's about to become the first light of day. Yes. And our minhag is, even if you didn't sleep at all at night, the night of Shavuot, we make all of the, because Ashkenazim differentiate with us on this. We make all the Birkot HaShachar, like Baruch Atah Hashem Pokeach Ivrim, right? The only bracha we don't make is Netilat Yadayim. And obviously, if you go to the bathroom, you would make Asher Yatzar. But, so this is a very important halacha. If you didn't sleep at all the night of Shavuot, you do Netilah in the morning before Shacharit. But do you make a bracha? No. And it's very important, like I mentioned before, to be careful to say the Musaf prayer with Kavanah. Because even though you didn't sleep at night, it's not good to jeopardize the Kavanah that we have to have for the Tefillah Musaf. It's also the yahrzeit of King David, Shavuot, so it's a mitzvah to learn. We read Megillat Ruth, which is the ancestor of King David. So it's a big mitzvah for everybody to try to finish Tehillim. And it's a big, big mitzvah. Now, we know that it's a mitzvah to put flowers all around the synagogue and the Aron HaKodesh. Why? Because the mountain of Sinai, when we came to the most important event of history to accept the Torah and 10 Commandments, the entire mountain of Sinai was engulfed in beautiful flowers, fragrant flowers, because the Torah is such a beautiful and fragrant thing. So in order to remember that miracle, we decorate the shul with many flowers. Also, Kabbalistically, if you can share, like discover a novel, a new Torah idea, Kabbalistically, it's a very, very great thing. It will bring a lot of power and thing to your prestige to your soul, and is a mitzvah to also have dairy during Shavuot. Why? Because the Torah is compared to white, it purifies us from sin. And also when they got the laws of kosher, they couldn't use their treif of pots and pans. So that's why we have some people, like, they come home, they have cheesecake, then like after an hour, for brunch, they have cheesecake, after an hour, they have their meal. Or some people at nights, they have meat. During the days of Shavuot, they have what? A dairy meal. Whatever you do is okay, but nights is better to have the meat. And of course, we're not allowed to fast, and may Hashem help us to really rejuvenate and appreciate this great gift. Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. The Torah is a great, great, prestigious, and the most outstanding and desirable gift of all time. May we truly appreciate it and always delve into it and hug it and learn it and honor it as much as possible. Chag Sameach.